What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, we're coming back to Bruce Springsteen. Yes, indeed, Bruce Springsteen fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. This comes as a request from Bellers and JFK. This is actually one of JFK's 3 prioritized requests for the month of December for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, guys. Hope you're ready to enjoy the show. They both want to see me react to this song by Bruce Springsteen with Sam Moore performing, it looks like we're getting a twofer on this, Hold On and Soul Man. Now, have I heard these 2 songs before? Yes. Yes, I have. I've definitely heard both of these songs before. These are classics. Now, here's the thing though. I haven't heard Bruce Springsteen do it, so this is a cover, and it's a live performance of a cover. So this should be pretty cool, from what I understand. It looks like it's going to be a good time. On paper, it looks good. So I guess we'll find out if it is or not. So, just to be clear though, I am not going to be reacting to the songs themselves in any way, shape, or form, because I already know the songs. I'm well versed in the songs. I'm very familiar with the songs. I've heard them both before many times, so I will not be reacting to the songs themselves in any way. I will only be reacting to the live performance, so please keep that in mind. I'll be looking at showmanship, crowd interaction, stage energy, overall production and entertainment value. So please keep that in mind. This was posted by Zerastro 1040. Sure, let's go with that. Zerastro 1040. And the video has 919,419 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? You ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Bruce Springsteen with Sam Moore, Hold On, and Soul Man. Madison Square Garden. Oh boy. This has happened in the past where I've been blocked. I've had videos blocked, but it wasn't by the band and it was not by the copyright holder. It was actually by Madison Square Garden who did the blocking. So apparently they are pretty protective about what goes on in their venue. It's weird, but whatever. Hopefully this doesn't get blocked. We shall see. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Good evening, New York.
Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on,
Madison Square Garden.
I'm coming.
Put your hands together
I'm coming.
for a man who, with his partner Dave, brought you such great hits as I Thank You. You don't know what you mean to me. When something's wrong with my baby, Soul Sister Brown Sugar, Hold On, I'm Coming. Ladies and gentlemen, the original Soul Man and one of the greatest voices of all time, member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Sam Moore. Don't you ever feel sad?
What a build-up. Man, I love it when Bruce introduces people like that because he has such a great way of building them up and really getting the crowd hyped up for what's coming. I've seen a lot of bands introduce their guests and they're like, ladies and gentlemen, such and such, you know? It's just like, wow, what a great build-up. Great job there. No, but Bruce does a fantastic job of building it up and building it up and building it up and, you know, drawing in the crowd and, you know, really kind of building up the anticipation of who is it? What's coming? How epic is this gonna be? You know, Bruce does a great job of that. He really does. He's a great showman. That's what it really comes down to, is showmanship. All right, let's see what this performance is going to be all about. Let's back up.
Don't you ever feel sad? Lean on me when times get bad. When the day comes, I know you're down in a river trouble. You about to drown. So hold on. What? I'm coming. Sing. Hold on. Sing. I'm coming. Yes. Hold on. Sing out there. I'm coming. How about you? Hold on. Oh, I'm coming.
On my way, I'll be your lover. If you're cold, I'll be your cover. You don't have to worry, cause I'm here. You don't need to suffer, baby, cause I'm here.
Hold on, I'm coming. Take my hand. I'll be there. Hold on. I'm coming. Yes, I am.
I have a feeling we're going to switch up songs now. I have that feeling, the way that they resolved there. Looks like we're moving on to the next. Again, all Bruce Springsteen had to do was bring his guitar up. You know, he's playing, he brings the neck up. And that is the cue for the band to hold, well, for no pun intended, hold on to the next note. You know, just hold it and play it and play it and play it and play it. Waiting for the next cue. I said this before about the E Street Band, and I wholeheartedly believe this. If you're looking for one of the greatest backing bands of all time, you found it. Because not only are they all top-notch musicians, every single musician on this band, in this band, are at the top of their game. Because let's be honest, Bruce Springsteen's not going to hire, Johnny Nobody and the Never Will Be's. He's just not going to do that. He's going to hire, and get the best possible people he can to be in the band. If I understand, the band's been together for like ever, so that in itself is pretty cool. They're not constantly rotating musicians out every single show or every single tour. But on top of that, they all have this ability and they all have this sense of being able to watch for the cues and being able to watch for the signals. And like you watch Max back there on the drums, he's always got his eyes on Bruce no matter what. He's always watching Bruce because he doesn't know. Nobody knows when Bruce is going to signal. I'm sure they rehearse it. I'm sure that they practice it. But when you're in a live setting, things change and things go on the fly. Maybe Bruce feels they need to do it one more time. Or maybe cut it short. If he's feeling like, oh, we need to end this, he'll signal, let's cut it short. And every single time, the band gets the cue. Every time. That just comes with familiarity, and that comes with experience. That's what it really comes down to. And the E Street Band are definitely at the top of their game when it comes to that aspect for sure. Let's keep going here. Let's see where this is going to go. I'm pretty sure we're going into Soul Man now. We'll see. Those horns are tight. Like, there is no deviation. They are all right together. Even, and I don't just mean, I'm not just talking about note placement. I'm talking about accents, dynamics, the whole bit. I mean, everything is in sync with them. If I didn't see the horns, like if I wasn't watching the video, if I was just listening to this, I would say that might be a keyboard playing an ensemble patch, you know, one key with, you know, 3 or 4 instruments linked to that one key. It's that tight. That is very impressive. Very impressive. That is super tight, man.
I can't hear you. I'm a soul man.
I got what I got the hard way, and I make it better each and every day. So honey, please, now don't you fret, 'cause you ain't seen nothing yet.
I'm a soul man. What? I'm a soul man. Do it. I'm a soul man. Yeah. I'm a soul man. Listen. I was brought up on a side street. Look, I learned how to love before I was deep.
I was educated at Woodstock. Now when I start loving,
What?
I can't stop.
I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. Oh, I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. Brother who wrote
Is that a little glitch?
soul man. Brother who wrote
Yeah, it sounds like a cut and paste job. May have had to do a little edit there, I guess. I don't know. But the tempo just came off a little bit, and that's not the band's fault. I think that's, like I said, I think this is 2 videos or pieces of videos that were kind of pasted together, so that's just a bad paste job. Sam Moore is looking like he is having a great time up there. He really is. When he's not on the mic, he steps away from the mic. He's smiling. He's grooving. Looks like he's having a really good time, which is always good. If you're going to have a guest come up and join your band on stage, you got to make sure you take care of them. You got to make sure they're having a good time, because if they're not having a good time, A, word's going to get around. B, you're never going to work with them again, probably. So, you know, it's always a good thing to take care of the guy and make sure that, you know, your guest is having a good time. And it definitely looks like he is. The trading off on the vocals, it's clean. It's super clean. You can tell they've rehearsed this. You can tell they have. It sounds really good. I'm digging it. I'm absolutely digging it. Let's keep going here.
I'm a soul man.
That's it. Sam Moore.
Yep. Well, I found interesting. If I can point it out here. See if we can get a good shot of him with it. There it is, sort of. Okay. Well. Criminy. I'm trying to get a shot of him like up close. Okay. Right here, you can't see the other one, but you see this blue thing here. He has another one over here that's red. Those are his in-ear monitors. That's these things. He doesn't even have them in. He doesn't need them. He's Sam Moore, for crying out loud. I think he knows his own song. I just found it funny that, you know, he has his in-ears draped down and he's not using them. I'm like, well, why bother even having them? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It sounded good. It sounded really good. Okay, let me gather my thoughts on this, and I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Bruce Springsteen with Sam Moore performing the songs Hold On and Soul Man. Yeah, that was really good. This was a request from Bellers and JFK, and this was actually one of JFK's 3 prioritized requests for the month of December for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, JFK and Bellers. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. On a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, before I give my score, once again, I need to reiterate this, okay? I am not taking the songs themselves into account here in any way, shape, or form. I know the songs. I'm very familiar with the songs. I've heard both of these songs at least 100 times each. So I am not taking the songs into account in any way, shape, or form. I am only evaluating and grading the live performance of these songs. That's it. Okay, so I'm not taking the songs into account at all. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that performance a 7.5. Yep, 7.5. I feel great about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, this was a really good performance. It was a really, really good performance. It's always nice when you're able to bring on a guest artist. Especially when you're bringing on a guest artist to perform one of their songs. That's always cool. You know, that's always very, very cool. It's a special moment because I don't know Bruce Springsteen's shows all that well. I don't know their set lists all that well. I don't know if Hold On and Soul Man are 2 songs that are on his normal set list. I don't know. My guess is they're not. So that means that Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band had to learn these songs and arrange these songs for the band in a way that would be comfortable for both Sam Moore to sing it and for Bruce to be able to sing it as well. So that's always a special thing, though, when you're able to bring on the guest artists and do their songs. It's always very cool. Because it's not something that you're going to see in Bruce's act all the time, just at this one show. So that makes it special, and that makes it very, very cool. Sam Moore coming out, and I will say, it wasn't the strongest performance I've ever heard from Sam Moore. Obviously, in his younger day, he was a lot stronger, a lot more powerful in the voice. Having said that, though, considering the fact, you know, that the man has aged quite a bit since those days, he's still got it. He can still sing. He can still bring the power to the voice. Maybe not as strong as it was in his youth, but he still has a good amount, more than a lot of other people do that are in their prime. So good on him. Good on him for being able to come out and still captivate and rock the stage. Good on him. And he could not have done it with a better band. In all honesty, I was sitting here thinking, one other band could have pulled this off. One other band could have done this with Sam Moore and made it sound as good. There's honestly one other performer I can think of. Maybe two. There's maybe two other performers I can think of that could have pulled this off with Sam Moore in this type of a setting. Elton John and his band, and Beyonce and her band. They're the only two I can think of that could pull this off with that level of precision and that level of professionalism and showmanship and production. They're the only other two artists I can think. So you got Bruce, you got Elton, you got Beyonce. That's it. Those are the only three I could honestly see pulling this off. If Sam Moore were to come out with any other band, any other group, and do this, I don't think it would sound nearly as good. But honestly, between the three, I think Bruce was probably the best choice. I think it was the best choice. Honestly, it's not just the ability to play it; it's the ability to play the song and make it believable, make it sound legitimate. And I think out of those three, I think Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, I would say, had the best chance of making it sound legitimate. So. Not that I don't think Elton could have done it or Beyonce could have done it. I wouldn't have mentioned their names if I didn't think they could have pulled it off. But that's the thing. There's a big difference between pulling it off and making it sound legit. And Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, without question, made this sound legit. Special shout out to the horn section. I mean, don't get me wrong. The entire band sounded great. Everybody sounded great. Guitar sounded great. Bass sounded great. Drums sounded great. Keyboard sounded great. Backing vocalists sounded great. Everybody sounded great. But I gotta give a special shout out to the horn section because those horns were super tight. Some of the tightest horn work I've heard personally in a long time. So, gotta give a special shout out to the horns. Overall, this was a really good performance. I did enjoy watching this. They did a really good job across the board. Everybody did a really good job. So that's why it's going to get to 7.5. 7.5, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show, and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.